everyone. Given three consecutive terms of a sequence, and we have 4m minus 4, 5m plus 7, and 9m minus 2. We're going to find the value of m that will make this sequence arithmetic. Now, for a sequence to be arithmetic, it must have a common difference. So it always has a common difference. For example, if I had a sequence 3, 5, 7, if I find the common difference here, that would be 2. And the way you would find that is you would take your current term that you're looking at, 7, and subtract the previous term. So 7 minus 5 is 2. Or we could look at this term, 5 minus 3, and then that also gives us 2. So that's what we're going to do with this to solve for m. I'm going to erase this really quick. So I'm going to take, I'll start with this one, 5m, that's the current term I'm looking at, subtract the previous term. So that's going to be minus 4m minus 4. And that's going to be your common difference. Now, the common mistake is when you write this out, 5m plus 7 minus 4m, when you distribute this negative, that's going to be plus 4. Now, simplifying this, we have 5m minus 4m is just m, and 7 plus 4 is 11. So that equals d. Now, again, we need 3 terms to do this because we got to make a common difference. So you need 3 terms to make a common difference. So let's do this again with 9m minus 2. So I'm looking at this term. I'm going to subtract the previous term, minus 5m plus 7. And that equals your d. So you get 9m minus 2. Don't forget to distribute the negative. So it's going to be minus 5m minus 7. Don't forget to negate that 7. And that's going to equal, we have 9m minus 5m is 4m. Negative 2 minus 7 is negative 9. So we have these two equations. They both equal our common difference. So let's move on. I'll write that out again. We have m plus 11 equals d. And also, d also equals 4m minus 9. So if you have d equals d, then we can write m plus 11 equals 4m minus 9. So I'm going to subtract m from both sides and add 9 to both sides. All right, so that gets rid of those two, and we get 20 equals 3m. Divide both sides by 3, so m equals 20. Let me make that better. 20 divided by 3. Usually, when I get the value, that's all we have to do, so that means basically we're done. Anytime I get a fraction, I like to double check to make sure I did it right. So we finished the problem, but let's just make sure we did it right by plugging it back in and actually finding the common difference. So let's actually see if I did it right and get the common difference. So we have m equals 20 divided by 3, and let's plug it in to see if that's true. So we have 4 times 20 divided by 3 minus 4. And then we have 5 times 20 divided by 3 plus 7. And then we have 9 times 20 divided by 3 minus 2. So this one's going to be 80. Remember, this, you can put these in fraction form if you want. So this is 80 divided by 3 minus 4. This one's going to be 100 divided by 3 plus 7. And this one's going to be 180 divided by 3 minus 2. Now, if you want, you can use a calculator, or we need to have the same common denominator. These are all over 1. So my common denominator is going to be 3. So if I have my common denominator is 3, just multiply 3 times 4 is 12. All right, then we have 100 divided by 3. Make my common denominator 3, so 3 times 7 is 21. And then I have 180 divided by 3. And then we're going to subtract, and we want 3, so this is going to be 6. Now, when I simplify these, so you might want to write those down. So when I simplify those, we're going to get 68 divided by 3, 121 divided by 3, and 174 divided by 3. Now, our goal here is to make sure they have the common difference. So if you subtract 174 divided by 3 minus 121 divided by 3, I'm going to get 53 divided by 3. If you subtract 121, so I'm looking at this one, divided by 3 minus 68 divided by 3, I get 53 divided by 3. Since we do have a common difference, that means my m, which was 20 divided by 3, is the correct answer. So this is your answer. That's your m. And your d equals 53 divided by 3. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.